Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rubylee B, and this is a new you where I help twin flames to heal and to master thyself along thy twin flame journey. My name is Rubylee B, and I am your self mastery coach. And so today I wanted to talk about going to the next level in your life and within your world. And what I have discovered along my journey of spiritual ascensions, my journey of going to the next level in my life and in my world, one of the things that God has revealed to me a few years ago, and I didn't quite understand it. I received the message, but I didn't quite understand it. But now today, I understand. Sometimes you're not going to always understand the things that God is showing you and revealing to you, right? Sometimes you won't fully understand it until you are experiencing it, because when it comes to spirituality, it doesn't make logical sense. And understand that everything is spiritual. Everything is spiritual. Understand that. Everything is spiritual. And just understand that spiritual warfare is real. It's real. And so I want you to understand that the higher you go, and it doesn't matter in what area of your life, the higher you go, right? The higher you go, spiritually, financially, in your career, the higher you go. And our logical mind, right? We think the higher we go, the lighter it gets, right? But what God has revealed to me and what I am now experiencing in this season in my life is that the higher you go, the darker it gets. The higher you go, the darker it gets in anything. No matter what it is, the higher you go, the darker it gets. Right? And so maybe you are that person that is striving to go to the next level in your life, in your world. You're striving to reach those next level goals, those next level money goals, those next level career goals, those next level business goals, those next level fitness goals, those next level goals, right? Understand that the higher you go, the darker it gets. It doesn't get lighter, it gets darker. Now, you may have the appearance that it's light, right? Because maybe, let's say financially, maybe, you don't have the same financial struggles that you once have had because now you're earning your desirable amount of money that you would like to earn, right? And so you no longer have those financial challenges that you once had, but however, you got a new set of financial challenges that you didn't see coming, right? Because like they said, more money, more problems, and that's true. But that's true when it comes to anything. More of anything equals more challenges. Even where we are in the state of the world, right? We're in a new age now. They calling it the golden age, the age of Aquarius, the age of I know, right? And so we are elevated, right? We have been elevated. And as we are being elevated in every way possible, right? It's getting what? It's getting darker in the world. All these secrets is being revealed, right? All these deep, dark, nasty things are coming to the surface where we all can see and bear witness to it, right? But just understand that this is not just happening on the world stage of pop culture and politics. Right? This is also happening in your world, in your life as well. Right? We will all be exposed. Right? Some of us will make it on the national news for the whole wide world to see. And some of us, you may make it in the news of your family. Right? And some of you, nobody will ever know. Right? But we all are being exposed because transformation has to happen. And we are in the midst of a great transformation. Not just those who are chosen or feel as though they're the chosen ones. We're not the only ones that's going through it, even though we may be going through it a lot harder and rougher than some other people. Just saying. Right? You may have it a little bit more rougher than the average person. Right? Because us chosen ones, us empathic souls, us, right? You're not average. You're not regular. Right? You're not. You are special. You are the chosen one. The chosen ones, right? And so you're going to go through things. You're going to have it a little rougher than the average person. You are. I remember I had a friend, a long time ago. She was like, you always seem to be going through, something, But, I eventually let her go because obviously, you can't handle, you just can't handle it, right? And so, yeah. And so I want you to understand that the higher you go in anything, the darker it gets, right? I was thinking about this the other day because I hear this so many times, and I hear, or I have been in conversations with people where they be like, all I need is a good $1 million and I'm good. All I need is $1 million and I'm good. Really? Right? Really? And that's what we think. But the reality of that is no. If you're not mentally and emotionally equipped to handle that mill, you're not going to be good. As a matter of fact, you're going to be 10 times worse off than where you are at now. Because now that you got that mill, right? You need to figure out what you're going to do with it. And if you have, bad money habits, then you're going to run through the money and be in worse debt than what you were when you first started. If you don't know how to invest and multiply your money and make it grow, right? If you don't know to hire a CPA to help you manage that mill, you're gonna find yourself in a world of tax issues that you didn't see coming. And so understand, with any more that you want, it's going to require work. So there's no such thing as just give me a meal and I'm good. No, no. It takes work to be able to handle the weight that meal comes with. I remember watching this movie on Netflix, maybe year before last, or maybe last year. No, I think it was year before last. And I forgot the name of it. But there's a movie on Netflix where this girl and this guy, this girl, she was like a stay-at-home nurse. She visit, elderly people, and she sat with them like a nurse, and I don't know what they call it, but those nurse that comes to people home and take care of patients and things and things of that nature. That's what she did, and she built a relationship with this older man. And this old man, when he passed away and died, I think he left her some money, or she found some money in his house. And when I mean some money, it wasn't just a little bit, it was a whole lot of money. But as she accepted the offer, received the money, all of a sudden these paranormal activities started to happen around her. Life got really strange and weird for her. And so understand, as you are climbing your next level goals. And I'm not saying this to discourage anybody. Go for your dreams. Make yourself happen in the world. Do what you love and love what you do, and make amazing money while you're doing it, okay? That's what I say. That's my quote, okay? But understand that the higher you go, life does get weird. Take it from me, experience. Life gets weird. Things get weird. People get weird. Situation gets weird. You start to feel weird, right? Life gets weird, The higher you go in anything, spiritually, the higher you go, understand that you're going to hit this realm called darkness. And you're going to have to face yourself and your inner demons before you can ascend to your next level and get to your higher self. You're going to be faced with darkness. And so I know that it is the goal for us to climb higher. That's what we think that we want, right? But understand, it gets dark. It gets very dark. The higher you go, the darker it gets with anything no matter how major or little it is. And understand, the bigger the blessing, the greater that darkness, the greater the spiritual warfare will be. You know, I'm thinking about, I want to use an example. I'm thinking about a person who has gone from being an employee, now they're the supervisor. And now that they are the supervisor, right? They're excited, they're happy. And then they get out there on that floor and they start to communicate to the people that they once was friends with. And now all of a sudden the people that they thought they were cool with, that they thought they were friends with, all of a sudden now these people that you are now the boss over, right? Now they don't want to talk to you. Now they're acting funny and acting shady around you because you done crossed over to the dark side of leadership. So even when it comes to something like that, it gets darker, right? You're thinking, everything is good. You're happy about your new position, but then you get out there and realize that there's a lot of people that are hating on you. I remember, just, a few years ago, I lost a whole lot of weight. And, and I had people on my job, ask me questions about, what it is that I'm doing. And I'm telling them what I'm doing, and, I'm getting compliments from some people. But then on the other side of that, I experienced some hateration, like some mean girls type of thing. We don't want to talk to you no more because you think you cute. What? Are we in high school? Really? Aren't we grown folks? But however, y'all know how it is out there. Y'all know how it is, right? And so I had a group of ladies that mean mugged me and just rolled their eyes and just did all of the mean girl things, all because I lost weight and was looking good. I'm just saying. Doesn't matter how, it could be something as minor as that. The higher you go, the darker it gets. Understand that. Understand that. Understand that. And so I've said this in some of my videos, but I'm going to say it again when it comes to spirituality, because there are, a whole lot of people, who are stepping into what we call new age, but it's not really new age, but new age, right? Spirituality and we are discovering new things that we didn't know, and it's exciting. And some of us may begin into communities with people, and you may have leaders that is telling you certain things that you should be experiencing, if you are a spiritual person. And so listen, one of the things I am going to say, because I see it often because I've been in these spiritual communities, and so I've seen it, right? And so one of the things that I have never done is that I never practiced anything that I was not comfortable with practicing. If you are fearful of practicing certain things, don't do it. If you are uncomfortable with it, don't do it. If it doesn't resonate with your soul, don't do it. First of all, okay? And so, there are a group of people that are that are interested in opening up their third eye, right? They following leaders that tell them that their third eye is supposed to be open. And so they're doing these things to open up their third eye. But my question is, when you open up your third eye, what you gonna do with it? Now that you can see, what you gonna do with that in which you can now see? What you gonna do with that? Be careful with opening up certain chakra systems within yourself, trying to open it up before it's time, before you're really ready. Because if you're not ready for the opening, of 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 certain chakra systems, if you're not ready for the opening of that third eye, it can drive you crazy. Literally drive you to the psych ward if you're not careful. The experience I had with the green smoothie and garlic that I was taking, that I mentioned in my last video, that I was taking with the Benadryl and the red wine, that sent me to a realm that I've never been before. Matter of fact, I said, I would never, well, I ain't gonna say I would never, but I'm not interested in doing what's it called? Ayahuasca. I'm not interested in doing anything like that after what I experienced. I had my ayahuasca experience. I know I'm saying it very funny, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Right? I watched an interview with that Jada Pinkett Smith did, and she was talking about how she did that, and she was sending the warning signs out there, saying that, hey, there are people that have done that, and they haven't came back to their right self. They're not right after that experience. They haven't fully recovered from it. And so understand, when it comes to the opening up the third eye and all this and that, understand that you want those things to open naturally. Don't be forcing, because you may tap into a demonic realm that you cannot handle. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay? And so yeah. And so understand, no matter what it is that you are accomplishing, understand that nothing is what you think it is. And so as you are growing to your next level of living, going to your next level of success in life, just understand that the higher you go, the darker it gets. And so, which means you're going to have to transform and change to be able to handle the darkness. And so if you are a light and love type of person like I am, you may have to tap into your dark feminine energy to protect yourself, to cover yourself, to handle the weight that your newfound success comes with. And so that is my message for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please remember to click the thumbs up, leave comments in a comment section. I would love to hear from you. And even share this video with somebody if you find what I'm saying to be insightful, entertaining, whatever it may be, inspiring. My only goal is to inspire you and to help you along your journey in life, and share my journey and share my experience and express myself, and hopes to help somebody else to express themselves. And so I will leave you in love. Bye-bye.